NBA stars, Kevin Garnett, Kevin Durant, guys that most people think are 7 feet, but they never want to be 7 feet. They call themselves 6'11". We've heard everything about your height from 7'2", 7'3", 7'4", 7'5". For you, how important is it for your true height to be released, and how much do you worry about the perception based on whether that number is 7'2", 7'3", 7'4", or something?
So I've had the chance that unlike most players, I never will to cheat on my height. I was tall enough, because I know a lot of players to make themselves look better, cheat on their height. But back in Europe, we measure ourselves with bare feet. So all that you see was bare feet, like 7'3", bare feet, yeah.
Mike, go ahead.
I'm from San Antonio. I'm just curious, did you get a chance to know Tony Parker well when you played on his team? What's your relationship with him like? How far back do you go? Things like that.
Of course. Yeah, I spent some time with Tony outside of basketball, just talking about random stuff, outside of basketball. Yeah, he was like a mentor back when I was in Asvel, but he wasn't making himself, he didn't want to disrupt me by being too present in my life. But of course, but that made every moment and every advice he gave me precious.
What sticks out to you about any advice that he gave you or anything that he said to you?
That he rightfully considered himself and me as great people who will and can do great things.
All right, we'll go to Tim next, then Kevin.
Victor, do you know what tanking is? How do you feel this notion that fans will openly campaign for their teams to lose as many games as they can this year to maximize the chance of being able to draft you? What do you think of that phenomenon? Does it seem strange? I mean, what do you think of all of that?
Of course, the word and the meaning behind the word tanking is kind of weird, and personally, I wouldn't, I would never want to lose. It's just a personal thing. But yeah, I really try to stay outside of it and don't care about it, because anyway, it's not gonna. It's gonna affect where I end up, but all I can do for me is just focus and work on myself, focus and work on myself.
Kevin, go ahead.
Victor, you mentioned yesterday that was your first 48-minute game. How big of a difference was it for you, 40 minutes versus 48 minutes? How differently did you feel playing?
It wasn't especially more tiring, but the thing is, the sequences were different because I think I played 33 minutes, which means I still spent 15 minutes on the bench, which is kind of a lot. So I understand how players in the NBA can do such great things because they have a lot of time to rest and a lot of time to perform on the same game.
Okay, we'll go to Kristen next.
Victor, your agent came out and said that there's no perception of you shutting it down early. You want to play. Do you plan on playing the whole season, or are you just going to take it?
Of course. Back there, it's like every game matters. It's a short season, like a short number of games in the season, on a long season, and you can during the playoffs especially, you can go out just like that. And so, but it's important to everyone because I wouldn't have gotten involved in that project if I wasn't going to go to the end. You know what I'm saying? And even if I can't accept to quit just like that.
You see why people are saying that?
Yeah, I understand, of course. Yeah, that would be understandable, but that wouldn't be something that it's not my type.
Okay, Jeremy.
Victor, now you've had a few days to kind of settle in, play the game. Does the whole thing kind of feel a little bit more real? Like you're this much closer, you're very close to the next step?
Yeah, I still feel like it's gonna be a huge change on draft night, but yeah. I think I can envision a little bit better. Yeah, the future. Yeah.
Do you feel more famous today than you were yesterday after what happened last night?
Um, do I feel more famous? Maybe, probably, yeah.
Because of stuff
But
you're seeing on your phone or on
yeah,
TV? Or
but it's not. Yeah, but I mean, I don't really focus on that, and it's not really what matters. But yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Victor, you have the game tomorrow, obviously, and then I think you guys have a day and a half before you go home. Once you get through tomorrow, are you looking forward to anything before you take off?
I mean, what?
After the game tomorrow, before you go back to
Yeah.
practice, what are you looking forward to doing? Is there anything in particular
Yeah.
you want to do before you go home?
Yeah. So I want to go to an NBA game. I think it's planned for us to go to the Timberwolves Lakers game, and that's pretty much it. I mean, I would like to see the city a little bit because we haven't had much time to visit Vegas so far. We have to rest, practice. But yeah, I mean, anyway, I'm not planning on gambling at all.
Sightseeing
But yeah,
only.
yeah. But yeah, at least I'm sure I'm gonna go to an NBA game. Yeah, I mean preseason game. Yeah.
Final question, Myron.
Go ahead. I was going to ask, have you ever made 7 threes in a game before? And is there any other parts of your game that you still, can see from you tomorrow?
I don't think I've made 7 threes before, but definitely 5 or 6. But it's just an area of my game that I'm gonna continue polishing, and step by step. Next time my goal is gonna be to go 8 for 11 instead of 7. And yeah, it's just work every day, get better and better every day.